Oh, it's June 29th, 2021. I'm in my dark office with just one lamp on up there because I don't like having to wear these things. They're like blind man glasses. So I keep it dark in here. Ooh, they need to be cleaned. Little bit of what's going on in my world. I won't be swimming today, and I won't be using the rowing machine today. Got to bed really late, but it wasn't due to pain, and my wife will find out about this when we watch this video in the parlor. I was in communication with an old colleague of mine. I won't say any more than that. That is some hot liquid. It has to do with a certain individual that is in government here locally. That's all I'm going to say about that. I dropped a quarter on this guy a while back. What that means is I contacted some friends of mine on a federal level, and I think they made connection with him due to things that have taken place as of yesterday and the day before. I don't feel sorry for him. He brought all this garbage on himself. However, that's what I was doing until about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. A lot of times my pain issues keep me up, but last night I took my and it's beginning to get me to understand something about my medication. The later I take it, the better. What I mean by that is, the night before last, I took my meds at 9 o'clock. I was up all night. I hurt like all get out. It was horrible. 1:04 in the morning, I was on Facebook. I already alluded to all that on yesterday's vlog. But last night, it wasn't that painful. It's just I was up really late. I had to utilize a secret that even my family doesn't know about, a secret email account I have that is encrypted. So I had already loaded information on this guy, so I sent it along the way to some folks that will do something about it. This man's world is getting ready to fall in on him. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I actually slept pretty good once I got to bed. I got up late this morning, about 10 o'clock. Linda should have been able to take a nap today, but that didn't happen simply because her phone needed some time put on it. She's had a plan where they automatically take it off her credit card. They failed to do that. And so we went and she got a time card and put time on her phone. What else is going on with the fat boy today? Well, I have this cancer here on my face, and when I took a bath this morning, washing my face, and the thing fell off, the big scab. It was real puffed up. So it's back to a small scab. That'll keep going until the 12th of July, when either my adopted son Dale will be taking me up to OU Medical Center, or my son Benjamin will be taking me up to OU Medical Center. It's up in the air which boy's going to do it. They're not boys, they're men. Love all of them with all my whole heart. Let me get another sip. Let me think how to phrase this. Due to who I used to work for, I have an inordinate amount of interference with me just doing regular business. I quit doing radio because I couldn't do a show hardly without them coming at me. Plus the money wasn't right. I'm working on other stuff right now. Still waiting on the state of Oklahoma to send me my business license as a consultant. Yes, I'm qualified to be a consultant. I've had some big name clients that you would recognize, that I won't say who they were, on this little channel I've got. Also mean to, after my sons get home from work, I'm going to load Linda up. We're going to go look at the dam over at Fun Valley. The river's way up and it's getting more full. We haven't gotten that much rain here, but that river comes all the way from up at Fort Gibson, the Ouachita River, and it runs right through Jerry's property. So does Honey Creek. And it's up over his lower dam now. I hope it doesn't wash it out. A friend of mine who is a meteorologist, I won't name because he asked me not to in any of my videos, but his initials are Aaron Tuttle, said that, gotcha Aaron, said that we can expect a wetter summer this year here in our area. It's parts of Texas are having a drought. Back west, West Texas, western Oklahoma, on back to New Mexico, Arizona, California, they're having a pretty intense drought. And I hate that. I have relatives and friends in all those places. You know, I don't know what's causing it to rain as much as it does here. We're thankful for it. We need the moisture, always need the moisture. There's a young couple that has a channel on YouTube called Life Uncontained that I watch, and they have just a large amount of rain. They live kind of in East Texas, east of the Dallas area, I think, east of the Arlington area. But they have a homestead. They're building their home out of shipping containers. So if you want to see something really cool, go to their channel and start watching it from the beginning. I mean, it's amazing what all they've done. And that's pretty much most everything I've got to say today. I plan on filming some more today. I've got to charge this camera. And Linda and I drive down there, and I'm liable to video some of that. Another sip. I haven't taken opportunity to look at national headlines today. To be real blunt about it, I'm worn out. I mean, I got good sleep when I slept, but I'm tired. My wife's tired. There are some other things my wife and I discussed with a really close friend that I will not put on this channel because it needs to be a surprise for the individual that is going to have an intervention. That's all I'm going to say. It's not someone that hardly any of you know. Oh yeah, mice. Man, we've been catching the doodah out of mice. I've got to set a glue board over here on my desk from over on the table due to I caught a mouse on my desk last night, and I'll catch another one. They're just all over the place. I have a lot of friends who have businesses that they're having problems with mice in their businesses, and I hate that. I have friends that have mice overrunning their homes. I hate that. I think the great deal of moisture has driven them indoors, a lot of the rain and stuff. Last night I was incommunicado, or I was communicating with my former associate, and off to the right of me I saw a big fat mouse run up the curtain, across the top of the curtain. I don't know where it went from there. I haven't checked to see if we caught a mouse on a glue board in the parlor. It's like, boom, they're here. We'll take care of it. On Facebook, I also posted a picture of my grandson Benjamin. He's my son Benjamin's son. He's Benji Jr. And he had his puppy, which is a stuffed dog, under his left elbow. He had a tomato, mater, whatever you want to call it, in his right hand. That he got to pick it off of the tomato plants on the front porch, and he was just eating the doodah out of that. And he came in, and he was in the parlor, and the big dog, Precious, who probably weighs 100 pounds by now, she's getting larger, and I was told that would happen by the veterinarian. She's a puppy still. She's huge, probably weighs 100 pounds by now. I've got to get a hold of the vet next week and get an appointment. Before I do that, and I'm going to explain to Dr. Collins, I've got to get this cut off of my face. I haven't said much to anybody, but this thing hurts all the time. It's a basal cell carcinoma. It is a cancer, and it's the tumor. And I don't care if they got to cut part of my face off as long as it's not my nose, and take the thing out. I don't care about a scar. I just don't want cancer growing on me. This is the 5th time I've had cancer. Number 5. I'm getting a little tired of it. On my mother's side of the family, we're prone to it. My brother Chris has had it. I've had it. Thankfully, my dad didn't have cancer, my late father, which gives me hope that, and Mom, my stepmother, who is now my mom, I don't think she's had cancer. I hope not. But that gives me hope for my brothers and sisters that they won't have it. It can be painful. I've had it in my left kidney, had it in my prostate, had a tumor in my left side. Excuse me. And then it came back, and then having it on my face, even though it's skin cancer. Of all the cancers I've had, this is the least dangerous. And hopefully, my brother had it on his nose. That's usually where you get it. My brother Chris fishes a lot, so he's out in the sun a lot. I just always worked outside every chance I got, and I also, when I was a police officer, I spent a lot of time in, sometimes out in the bush on manhunts and stuff. And when I was younger, I didn't wear a hat when I was in, if it wasn't part of the uniform, I didn't wear it. Now I wear one all the time. Speaking of which, that old hat right there I've had for 30 years. I bought me one and my wife one at a Walmart store when the Walmart store was in Sulphur, where the First Baptist Church is now. They remodeled the whole thing, and it's a beautiful church. I've never been in it, but now they have a super center over across from McDonald's. Actually, McDonald's is across from them, off of Point Road. But bought these two hats. This one got lost for a long time, and finally, I don't know where my wife found it, but she found it, washed it. It's my favorite hat, and that's why I'm wearing it. I've got a bunch of hats. I'm kind of a hat fiend. I collect them. Got cowboy hats. Shoot, up here behind me, hats. Baseball caps in the corners, other hats. But I got them hanging in my bedroom. The two things I collect besides coins are hats and guns. Well, let's see, I collect guns, collect hats, collect coins, collect guitars, collect swords. So I guess I'm just a hoarder. Yep. Well, that's pretty much the vlog for today. Mom, John, I hope y'all are doing well, and I got your message on Facebook, Mom. Nothing I spoke of on that was untrue. Yes, Daddy was, to me, he was a great man. And to all of his children, and to you, he was and is a great man. That's the truth. And, but Mom, John, I hope you're doing well. Michael, Paul, I hope you're doing well. I really do. My buddy Chris in Florida, I hope you're doing well. My buddy Monty, I hope you're doing well. Roberta, hope you're doing well. There's a few more people that watch this. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to get off of here. Got to take care of getting this uploaded and everything else. And like the sign says, be kind. Always be kind. Bye. Love all of you. Bye.